For those who have taken the first dose of AstraZeneca, we're expecting within the next week or so additional consignment of AstraZeneca vaccines that we will give as second doses. But even beyond the almost 700,000 doses that we're expecting in the next week or so, we expect that right around mid-August, we will get up to 3.9 million doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. So additional doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine will be coming to Nigeria, and we'll be able to cater for those people who have taken their first doses. We give them second doses, but beyond that, there will be additional opportunities for people to be given AstraZeneca vaccine if that is what their preference is. So we now have, a large menu that Nigerians can choose from, whether it's AstraZeneca, Moderna, or the Pfizer, and then the J&J vaccines that will be coming subsequently.
Now, with the receipt of this vaccine, when can people actually go to the various vaccination centers to get their jab? Are you rolling immediately? Can someone go to the vaccination centers today or tomorrow to get this jab?
So there's a protocol that is globally accepted that even with the receipt of the vaccines, that the regulatory authority in Nigeria, which is NAFDAC, has to certify that these vaccines meet our standards in Nigeria before the vaccines will be given to Nigerians. So far, NAFDAC has already taken samples, random samples of the vaccines. They'll be doing their testing, and we expect that within the next 48 hours, they'll be able to give us feedback as to whether we're good to go. Once NAFDAC says we're good to go, we've already laid out a very comprehensive logistic deployment plan, working with COVID to make sure that these vaccines get to the subnational level as soon as possible. This is particularly important because we're already experiencing a third wave, and there's no need for the vaccines to be at national level while they are needed with our citizens. So we're going to be rolling out immediately after we get clearance from NAFDAC.
What's the dosage for this one? Unlike the AstraZeneca that you have to go for 2 doses. What's it going to be like?
It's exactly 2 doses for the Moderna vaccine as well. So far, the only single dose vaccine that's in the market is the J&J vaccine, and that will be coming between August and September. But for now, is the 2 doses of Moderna that will be given 4 weeks apart. So first and foremost, the expectation in terms of storage conditions for the Moderna vaccines have been accommodated by the ultra cold chain equipment. The ultra cold chain equipment that we have can go as low as minus 80 degrees Celsius. For the Moderna vaccine, what we require is between minus 50 degrees Celsius to as high as minus 15 degrees Celsius. Now, what is also special about the Moderna vaccine is that once it is taken from the ultra cold chain environment, it can still remain potent within the refrigerator environment of +2 to +8 degrees Celsius. You will recall that this +2 to +8 degrees Celsius environment is what is predominant all across Nigeria because we have the cold chain equipment that the federal government has invested in. So for up to 30 days, these Moderna vaccines can be kept within that temperature requirement, so that as we deploy the vaccines from the states to the LGA and the health facilities, we know that within under 30 days, those vaccines have to be utilized. This is part of the communication that we're sending to the states so that there is an efficient way of making sure that we don't lose any vaccines. This is the sort of different handling process that we felt was very important to get out there to the media so that there's a common understanding of what is required in terms of logistics and handling of the vaccines. We do have zonal cold stores that have the same ultra cold chain equipment. We've also deployed them there. But as much as possible, we're trying to bridge the gap from the national to the state, especially when we are already facing a third wave. Once we get clearance from NAFDAC, we're going to be sending the vaccines directly to the states, and then the states can start the process of deploying to the LGAs and the health facilities so that Nigerians can begin to get these vaccines as soon as possible.